cap. I would like to be healed more, but so we'll have to buy more potions.
Clive, what exactly do you plan on doing when you find this dominant of fire?
Gonna stab him?
What do you think? I'll show him the mercy he showed my brother, and cut out the tongue of any man who tries to talk me out of it.
All right. Forest dark enough as it is.
So one thing it does do that is it just goes, oh, we know you. We don't need you to press a button. You're clearly trying to climb up this thing. Let me pet the dog. Oh, I can't pet the dog. Yeah.
You're a good boy.
Yay. Two bloody hides. Oh, I see hornets. They're not icy. I see them with my eyes. Oh, see, this is what they learned from Final Fantasy 15 and Final Fantasy 7 Remake. That if you want to fight air enemies, you should give people the ability to go into the air. Okay. Sidolphus. Oh, that's updated. Founder and leader of the Hideaway, where he and his comrades labor to liberate bearers and dominants from servitude, a life that Sid knows all too well, as he bears the burden of being the dominant of Ramu. Warden of Thunder. No longer does he fight for any one nation, but for all peeps of all the peeps of Valisthere. Cool. Torgal says go over there. Oh, but there's more hornets over there, Torgal. What are you doing? Do we have a choice?
That's enough.
See that river? We follow her upstream and we'll be in Lostwing in no time.
In no time. Right.
Okay, but Torgal, I swear Torgal said to go somewhere else a second ago. Oh, was there just an alternate route up here? Okay. Thanks, Torgal.
There's a good boy.
I don't think he's healing me.
Got this time.
Level up! Ooh. The dog does a backflip! This is cool as fuck. Goggle says, go there.
Quiet. A Royal Scout.
Someone's far from home.
Is it Spider-Man?
Let's follow him.
And?
They're just down that way. All of them. Grieger's my witness.
Excellent. We move.
Must be quite difficult being that flexible in all that leather.
I don't understand. Have I not proven loyal?
It is true my liege values loyalty above all else. But were you not quick to betray your countrymen for the promise of coin?
That woman.
Benedicta Harmon, commander of Waloed's elite intelligences. If we can capture her...
You! Weapons on the ground, Imperials!
Let's get this over with then.
Sorry, I'll be right back. Oh, let's actually put it on this screen. Right, I have returned. I need to grab the controller. We're going to read about the Kingdom of Waloed, the soul surviving. Why is there no music during these scenes? Just like a little bit of, I don't know. You're reading something non-intrusive. I mean, I've got on music button, but I'm not going to put it on during the game. Yeah, sorry, I took a while because I had to burn the song off and then put it in the program, and then have a button that I can turn the music on and off. The sole surviving nation in Ash, Waloed has its capital in Stonhir, home to the Mother Crystal. Wow, it's an entire song. Of Drix, but I just figured having, because normally I have songs that play when I'm waiting, and that's for my Spotify playlist. But I'm gonna need sometimes gonna need a music button for when there's long silences. And I've got a bunch of songs I wrote myself, so I might as well just have them in OBS. Warlike land, its considerable military might, I'm going to have to finish the songs, serves to keep the neighbouring countries at bay, while Waloed does, I mean, it gives me a good excuse to finish the songs, to be honest, while Waloed does maintain a notional alliance with the Dalmatian Republic and the Southern Storm. It's very much a marriage of convenience. The Royal Intelligences, an elite unit of Royal Knights by Waloed, it's just a weird word, led by Benedicta Harmon, who leads clandestine incursions, so clandestine that she wears very sparkly trousers and goes, I'm here. I'm being clandestine right now. If only I hope nobody notices me being clandestine. Who leads deep clandestine incursions deep into the territory of enemy nations for myriad purposes, espionage and assassination chief among them. I am the most secret assassin no one has ever seen. Right, Benedicta Harmon, who looks strangely like Zidane from Final Fantasy IX. Commander of the Kingdom of Wallows, elite intelligences, who sits by Alicia's side at the highest tables. And they're like, I can't even touch the floor with my legs, this table's so high. Most recently, in their negotiations with the... It's, what's the film? Not Alan Wake, that's something else. John Wick. Where somebody used the high table once as a metaphor, and then some other writer went, right, that's what the secret organization's called. It's called the high table. And I always imagine a little click. Oh, it's too high, this table. Can we have a shorter table? No, it's the high table. You must climb to the high table. But this is silly high, sir. We could. It takes too long. Anyway, most recently in their negotiations with the Dalmex and the Zernitra stronghold, but Barnabas is not the only one with whom she shares a special bond. Benedicta also has eyes and ambitions for Hugo Kupka. Yes, we saw earlier. Just like that, just dangling. Woo! I mean, that's me at any table, but still. No, I don't want to skip. I want to unpause. If I had pressed now, I won't know.
They're not giant lizards.
Yeah, he's got a point. They're not giant lizards anymore. It's the Midnight Raven. Yeah, he's a tall one.
Keep your distance, boy.
You like doing that little twirl and a kick.
Don't let them get away.
If I could do that jump, I'd do it all the time as well. Cinematic clash! I'm gonna press. We're gonna press the square so many times. I pressed square so many times, and now he's over there.
Behind you.
Oh, they're having lovely times. I wish I could join in this. Oh, now I gotta press the square again. I did. I was great at it.
Not this time.
Oh, he did a cool move on me. Don't do cool moves on me. I do cool moves on you.
Toggle. Need to end this quickly. A little help. Don't let them get away.
Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that.
Keep your distance, boy. Don't let them get away. Give them all you've got, boy. Don't let them get away. My wounds, boy. Not this time.
Tappa, tappa, tappa. There's also something a little weird. I have done that particular battle. The guy who made Devil May Cry has worked on this game, but those active time things are taken from God of War. Bad you might. Bad you might. Bad you might not, you know. I'll go either way. Awards to the soldiers for unparalleled displays of courage on the field of battle. The feeling of accomplishment it enkindles in the recipient's heart is thought to enhance future performance. I fucking love this badge.
Thought we were Imperials.
Well, you do look the part. Though you fight like a true shield of Rosaria, and one blessed by the Phoenix at that. Speaking of which, I wonder, does the other Icon of Fire give blessings, do you think?
You don't believe me?
And lo, the Creator did make of the elements 8 icons to serve as keepers of the one law. Not that I've ever set too much store by holy doctrine, but on that point, it's clear. Fire has always had just the one warden, as of all the rest. A new one can't be born until the previous dies, and even that can take years.
13 years.
The thing is, you don't strike me as a liar. Which leaves but one person who might be able to shed some light on the matter. And they're in Lostwing. As are our Waluda friends, I would imagine. We should hurry before it gets dark.
But what if someone discovers the bodies?
Well, and they'll be sorely disappointed.
Do I get some of this cash you've just stolen off them? Okay. Stage replay in arcade mode. Stage replay in arcade mode are now available in the Hideaway's Stone. Enter the virtual battle script for details on each new options. I like that they've gone, okay, we don't want to break the fantasy of the game. So we'll let them practice, but it's going to be a magical stone. Oh, you walk up to the stone and the lights turn on and you're in a new dimension. But then it's like, yeah, arcade mode is available in the Magic Stone. Go, check it out there. I don't know, maybe give it a slightly different name. Who knows? I have the powers to tilt the planet. Tilt the planet. There's the crystals there. There's one of the mother crystals, presumably of fire. There's another one. There's a third one. And there's the fourth. There we go. I was like, should I just stop talking? No. John shall never stop talking. There were some nearby activities, nearby quests. I can't see them. I could just jump back here for no reason at all if I wanted to. Should I do that? No, I'm just going to carry on. It's a very pretty game. The idyllic plains that stretch across the southern reaches, the Holy Empire, sparsely populated, unless one knows where to look. Thou must commit. Sometime later. How much time? We're going to be vague about it. The Holy Empire of Sampreek.
So much for arriving before sunset.
Oh, I didn't realize we were this close. Any idea what that is they built the village around?
The Fallen Ruin. I've heard some call it an airship. Though its flying days seem to be behind it. It's a shame, that.
You truly think a dominant's waiting for us in that village?
My scout has never given me any reason to doubt him. Which is why I think we should hurry. Come on.
But Toggle looks tired. Sparkly! Oh yeah, you told me about obelisks already. You can use them to teleport. Clive need only approach an obelisk to attune to it. That I shall. Louder than words! Oh, it did. Clive, torch.
This isn't the first time I've seen one of these. Perhaps I can use them as waymarks.
I tried that once, and the bus driver was just like, "Look, are you going to pay or not?" Look up. Oh, dominant of fire. Obelisk. Ancient relics found across Valisthere. Their construction closely resembles the airships of Fallen. Do they? But unlike them, they do not appear to have fallen from the sky. Rather, to have stood in place time immemorial. They illuminate when Clive approaches, though for what reason it is unknown. After one being lit, they continue to shine. The same glow night and day, making them ideal for users' waypoints. How does that work with, like, what if someone else lights it up? How does it know Clive's waypoints? Does it remember every single individual person's waypoints? I have questions. Those were the questions. I said the questions already. Dominant of fire. Mysterious figure who was first seen amid the chaos of the Imperial invasion of Phoenix Gate immediately before the appearance of the second icon of fire. Let's see if I can recognize your face. The very icon that slew the heir to the ducal throne. Clive believes this man to be the dominant who murdered his brother and has sworn to take his Wenge. Oh yeah, I was going to teleport. That is not the teleport button. I'm going to press it like that's the local map. I don't want to go to the local map. I want to go to the world map. Yeah. In Final Fantasy Remake, they have it so, like, there's characters in around town. When Cloud's walking around, you can overhear people in the town go, "There's a new hot person in town." Like, they need you to know that everyone knows Cloud's hot, and they do it again in the expansion, not with Yuffie, but with the dude who's following Yuffie around. They're like, "Oh, there's a new hot guy in town. Is he as hot as the other hot guy in town? Maybe we should. We're gonna need charts and shit. We're gonna need to score this. Gather the scoring, folks. We must rank like where's the local Templar?" And they'll go like, "I don't know. Somebody's drinking out of it right now." Anyway, let's go to the shops and stuff.
I'd been cast out and left for dead when Sid found me.
Don't think we have any new orchestrations. Let's put it back on this one. New song.
When lightning struck, his yoke did break, his life his own again. With thunder's roll he knew his fate and would fight it to the end.
Right, Spoon and Bud, I need the song to be about 3 minutes. This is unacceptable.
What do you think?
Dung had so many uses.
Have you come for a tale?
Yeah, sure. No, it was a tale. I walked across the place, I fought some monsters, and there were some dudes there.
If you have a question for me, I should be happy to answer it.
Right, yeah, I missed the first scene with her in. So, most recently in their negotiations with Damex and the Zone Nitro Stronghard, Barnabas is not the only one with whom she shares a special bond. Benedicta also has eyes. Oh no, that's the one I read. True Scholar of the Blade, who leads some loyal minions from the front, after attending the negotiations with Damex at the Zonitro stronghold, where she crushed the hopes of the Republican army while encouraging those of Hugo Kupka. She parted company with the Liege Lord in order to lead a secret incursion into Imperial territory, and she was so fast she didn't even hear the fight that literally immediately started afterwards. I'll read one more and then I'll go away. Joshua, there we go. Second son of Archduke of Rosaria, Joshua was appointed heir of the ducal throne by the virtue of his awakening as dominant of the Phoenix. His love and admiration for his elder brother is absolute, and he's only too proud to have him serve as his first shield. His love for carrots, less so. Second son of the second son, Archduke of Rosaria, and I don't know if he is indeed second son of a second son. I just want to reference that band, what song, that song. And heir to the ducal throne upon the night. I can't believe I've forgotten the name of that band. Who the hell did bring the daughter to the slaughter? Whatever. Upon the night of the Imperial invasion of the Phoenix Gate, the shock of seeing his father slain before his disbelieving eyes led him to losing control of his Eikon, and setting the castle alight from the flames rose a second Eikon of fire, whose murderous rampage laid both the castle and the Phoenix low. Okay, one more. Ambrosia. Clive's personal steed. During the attack on Phoenix Gate, she raced to Clive's rescue, saving him from sudden death at the cost of an eye, a price she gladly paid. Yeah, there was a scene where the bird went, "No, I'll save you!" Born in the stables of Rosaria Castle, Ambrosia was chosen by a young Clive Rosfield to be his personal steed and raised by him from a chick. She is a proud bird and deeply loyal to her master, quickly turning her beak upon any but he who should attempt to pet her. No, an unpettable bird. It's the worst type. No, that'll do.
You are always welcome, Clive.
Okay, why is there a little dot on it now? Oh no, because there's new stuff in here. The arcade mode. Replay any previous cleared stage. Be awarded with a score based on performance. I wish Hi-Fi Rush had that. Restrictions on gear level and consumables are applied. Gameplay mode will be action focused. You can re-challenge previous completed stages and be scored. Because this was made by the guy who did Devil May Cry. Can you tell? Do you get scored and stuff? Greatwood. Oh, so I can only do like level 1? Oh no, yeah, we can't be child. We can't be the teenager version. We can just check out treasure cover data obtained. It's like there's not a lot of RPG to it for the fact that arcade mode exists. It's kind of weird. Either way, I'm not here for you. Oh, it actually has dots.
For now, we rest and regroup.
You do not have a dot.
Make it quick. do you want?
I want you to improve my stuff, please. Okay, we can get a longsword now, which is better. Or we could reinforce the broadsword. So 100 is not as good as 105, so not seeing the point of doing it. In fact, yeah, we have the canal scale. If you can swear you've seen this blade somewhere before, it's probably because you have. Longswords are some of the most common weapons in the realm, so it's no surprise that hot-tempered gate guard barking at you to be gone also has one strapped to his back. We will take the long sword. It's not as broad as the broadsword, but it is longer. Probably, I don't know. Oh, hang on, no. So we just automatically make +1. That is, well, naughty right now, and do that. Oh, we're already on broadsword plus. What the hell am I doing? Just make the longsword.
Should last you a good while.
Okay, wolfskin stash or iron belt +2. I mean, there's more again, but we're missing a bloody hide, so we can't do that yet. Traveler's bands. We're missing a sharp fang. Okay. We can't make anything better. We can improve the longsword though. This meteorite I found.
Yeah, that should do you.
Okay.
Else?
John.
And what do you want? Taking an interest, are you?
Wondering why such a comely, cultured lady cast her lot in with this rabble, but she's got special arrangement with the rabble of houses. That's why I scratch his back, scratches mine. Mutual back scratches we are. Use me old trading connections to bring in whatever him and his little band need. They pay what I ask.
Sweeten the deal.
He's given me a home here, far from the prying eyes of those who would wish me ill, and no shortage of my cup of tea. Oh God! No, that's not what she says. Fine, it's not been that long. Believe you me. So that was a really weird place to pause.
If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it.
Oh yeah, I forget you can just buy the weapons as well. I shan't do that. Probably worth selling, but we'll sell when we need them. When we need the cash. How much cash do we have? We have 4,000 gil. Loads. We have lots. We can has lots. It is not as good as the Iron Belt +2, though. But we would be able to improve it later. Again, these aren't as good. I'll take the stone skin.
You'll not find a better price than that. Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
Aw, you secretly care. Birds!
Good girl.
Sleepy bird. Oh, I'm sorry, birds. I just wanted to say hello. I don't like that you can hear me rustling for grapes. Where's the dog? I need to pet the dog. The dog! Oh. John, you can only get grapes during cutscenes. These farms. Why they are. It's Gotland's Bales. Sorry, just having fun times.
Figures up ahead.
But are they friends or foes?
Royal Osfrere. He says, I didn't even need to press a button. He just goes, whip! I see a wall! I think they're... Are you good? Oh, he's...
Might take a while.
Don't let them get away.
You're welcome to ask the next ones we meet. Let me know how it goes.
This is a fucking huge map to just walk through. Jump up there, Clive! I'm fine. Where does the dog want us to go? You go there, in front of you, the way you're looking already. You can run faster. Lostwing, the Holy Empire of Sambrique. The Holy Empire of On Fleek.
No sign of the royalists.
Or anyone else for that matter. It's too bloody quiet. Even for this hour.
What do we do now?
First we look for my scouts. You start here, I'll circle around the back.
How do I let you know if I find him?
Good question. Shout?
Subtle. I don't even know what he looks like. The village can't be completely abandoned, can it? That sounds like a child.
Is it a murderous plant that sounds like a plant? No, it's just a child.
It's all right. I'm not one of them. My friend and I, we're with the Imperial Army, and we've come to help. Do you know where your parents are?
In the church.
Then I'm going to find them and make sure they're safe. Can you stay hidden here until then?
Also, stop crying, because that's how I found you. Green and sparkly. Jesus. Huge.
This man's gonna die if we don't get into a healer.
Enough of your barking, dog!
About time.
He didn't need to squat and stand up.
Stand back.
Who the hell are you?
Clive!
Thought you weren't coming.
You still alive, Gav?
Barely. Been doing what I can for the villagers, but...
I thought you were joking.
It's all right. He's with me. Is this everyone?
No, there were others. A pair of royalists came for the bearers just before you arrived.
Was a dominant among them?
Maybe. It's not like he was holding a sign.
Well, it's like Pulp Fiction.
I'll give you one guess where he's going. Clive.
So he's like, oh, I need to watch Pulp Fiction so I understand the reference. Quick, where can I get a copy? You know what? For a large guy in quite a lot of armor, he runs pretty fast.
Any word from the scouts?
Not yet, my lady, but we have the dominant's companion. It's only a matter of time before we seize our quarry.
Very good. And what of the others?
The bearers have been taken to Caer Norvent.
Some may still be worth keeping should the dominant elude us.
All is in hand, my lady. They will not be spoiled. I give you my word.
Gentlemen, a toast!
Will you join me? My thanks.
To Our Lady of the Wind and the King!
Yay!
Ugh. Imperials drink this piss?
Well, it would go some way to explain their breath.
Lady Benedicta! Imperials!
And instead of killing them, you lead the rats straight to us.
Mercy!
Look what we have here, boys. An Imperial bearer. Good. I was getting bored.
That's fucking windy.
Boo.
It's Garuda. The Waluda. Hang on. Oh, she can... Oh, no, it's Sharada. Okay, she can summon little Garudas. That's cool. It's a little baby called Garuda. They're in Final Fantasy 14 as well. When you fight the Garuda boss. There's 3 of them. Which I'm assuming means they'll be free in this game as well.
on your way, Sid.
Garuda has been slain. We have the cleric's medallion. This is healing potency of potions. At a glance. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, you said a comment earlier, and I'm like, it's probably a different channel. I've done that before as well. At a glance, what appears to be a holy relic, able to channel the power of the divine to curative energies, actually contain the dust of a light aspected crystal, known to be a catalyst for restorative arts. This cool shit. Magic ashed. All creation is possible because of ether. It is what gives the formless form. And what about the form? It gives it formless. No, that doesn't make any sense. That's why it doesn't write it down. And the lifeless life. Read the words that are in front of you. Don't just make things up. You're not chat GDP. When an object is consigned to the flames, whether due to age, accident, or ill intent, the ether contained within is released and returned to the land. There are, however, rare instances in which an elemental charge remains trapped inside the resulting detritus, and skilled weaponsmiths can harness this energy use in their work. Don't know why. I decided I was going to make that the most dramatic reading of a random material ever.
You've got some fight in you, even for a branded.
Clive!
Look who's here to save the day. Is this how you recruit all of your charges?
Don't recall you complaining, Benedicta.
So, Sidolphus, remind me, why was it that you betrayed your kingdom? I asked you a question, Lord Commander.
My God! New piece of information. It's Gav. Check out, look, it's here, it's Gav. Sid's a faithful scout who puts his legendary nose to the work in tracking the movements of slave soldiers and other objects of interest to hide away the ever-agreeable fellow, only too gladly delving behind the enemy lines. We can get a good story out of it, or two out of it. Lostwing, yes. A settlement located in central Sambrick on the northern edge of the Greenwood, Greatwood even, having initially found prosperity as a stopover point for travelling traders. It fell from favour when newer, better roads bypassed it, eventually fell off the map entirely. The village is both built in and around the fallen ruins. The people of Lostwing claim was once called an airship.
Because I'd had enough of you and your king's antics.
And yet here you are, stealing my branded. What are you plotting?
As if I'd tell you.
Lady Benedicta, we have secured the dominant.
Always something, isn't there?
And she's gone. Did she say where she was going?
No.
Then we head back to Lostwing. One of the villagers may have heard something.
But we can't just...
Which is why I sent Gav. The man has a nose for these things. Trust me.
Yeah, it says it in his write-up. Why does he have two swords? It's one for killing monsters. They're both for killing monsters. Well, last time we had a drinking session, everyone died the next day.
It wasn't about bearers at all. They were looking for a dominant.
Yeah, that's right. Thought we were hiding the bastard. Like any of us would keep a monster like that under our roof. Oh, no offence.
When no one talked, they started rounding up everyone with a brand. And then everyone without one and all.
And locked you in the cellar, hoping sooner or later someone would break.
Right, we're all gonna talk exposition for a bit and have a bit of a drink. Has anyone got some exposition?
My invitation.
Exposition even.
Remind us, we were all
Sort up a drinking.
This is our home, innit? Don't mean we won't out when we can, though.
And that, I'll drink to.
Oh, come hear the tale of Lord Dion the Bold, whose tamed worms 1,000 unslain the tenfold. 100 full legions the young dragoon led, and watched as 1,000,000 foes turned tail and fled. His lance levels mountains, it slanders the deep. The skies over storm breaks for
Listen, Clive.
I'm trying to, but you're talking to me.
Revenge won't bring him back. It won't.
13 years ago, I watched a dominant kill my brother right in front of me. And I did nothing. But now I can. I can kill the son of a bitch and bring peace to my brother's soul. After that, whatever happens, happens.
Fate. You're content to be its slave, then?
Not like a theme. No, I've got tea. Ah. Meanwhile, in this castle, somewhere, Care Norvent.
Radians would have us believe the Imperial host invincible. Yet here we find the Empire's cornerstone teetering on the backs of a handful of cowards and cutthroats. Well, Bahamut may lead 100 full legions. Could it be that the young prince defends a house of cards ready to topple at the slightest breeze? Tell me something. Why do you not resist? Within you lies the power to slay gods. The phoenix perished in your flames. Yet you do not fight. You do not flee. You refuse your gift. Perhaps you are distracted.
Farewell. Thank you for joining me.
My offer still stands. Join us and you will be treated with the respect one of our kind deserves.
Lord Margrace, don't!
Grace is from Final Fantasy 12 as well. As I think is some of the place names. The one beginning with Z.
Do be gentle with them.
God, I'd hate to be that soldier because I'd be like, okay, is that euphemism? Am I supposed to be gentle? Am I supposed to be rough? Why? Why does sometimes words mean the exact opposite of what they mean?
Clive. Wake up. Gav's back.
Probably say this a couple of times. There's the word care, which everyone knows from Witcher. There we go, he said it there.
His outlying strongholds, though apparently not strong enough to keep out the royalists. The captured bearers are inside. I'm sure of it.
So I'm in Cornwall, so we have Khans.
To stay in the shadows.
It's in Khan Bray.
Traveling with many men, meaning she'll be keeping her prisoners together and close by,
including the dominant.
So we find a way into the fortress and conjure a bit of chaos.
What about me?
Excellent question, Gav. You will wait outside the care and guide those I free to safety.
And miss all the fun. Why can't he do that?
Clive doesn't have your nose. He'd stumble off a cliff before he even found the men. Come on, Gav. You're the best man for the job.
Well, when you put it that way. Suppose I'd better scout ahead for any surprises. Don't you let him down.
I won't. All right. Shall we?
Not so fast. We wait until tomorrow.
But he's right there.
And if we leave now, we'll arrive just as the sun comes up. Maybe join the guards in breaking their fast. Come on, Clive. They only just took the place. They'll be there a while yet. We've got one chance at this. You don't want to waste it, do you?
Dun 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 dun. So I don't know if it's gross for me eating all these grapes. Normally I don't eat food on stream because it's all, like crisps and stuff. Just like it's all just got messy. But the grapes, despite the fact I'm biting them and half making them messier, they sort of seem more acceptable. But like, not that I'd really actually judge. I just don't like people seeing me. As the story progresses, new weapons and items will become available at the hideaways trading post Karen's Toll, as will new forging recipes at the Black Hammer. I know, I went back already.
There's someone I want you to meet.
At this hour?
He's the owner of the tavern, and our best hope of getting a decent night's kip.
Who are you?
What can I interest you in today?
I've already got a longsword, thank you very much. I don't have one of those, but it's worse, but it will be better when it's upgraded. Same with this, presumably. What's a Valley Matter? Valley Matter! We'll read it when I pick one up. What is that? Oh, it's a song, and it's well expensive. So I've got to decide, do I want to just buy these and upgrade them? Because they give health as well. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to craft them instead. It seems more efficient to do so.
Keep fighting the good fight.
We can teleport, so we can just inexplicably walk all the way back here.
Yes? What? Go on then.
Yeah.
Finished, are you?
Where to?
Okay, I don't think there are new things because I think I saw them already. Who's gonna go in the cells? I guess the Garuda lady. Oh, they're pins, aren't they? They're map pins. I was gonna say, why is it always like little planchettes? It's a map pin. Anyway, where am I going?
Next. For now,
Well? What's that for you, dear?
We know know... well, hang on, we've already got that, don't we? So that would be better, but we can't do it because we don't have the /1. But we can just buy the /1. We've only got one meteorite. So do we want an improvement of 6-3 or 5-2? Okay, so we're gonna pick up the Traveler's Bands. By golly, I will just get all the RPG out of this game. I'm good.
Look what the curl dragged in. If you
Quails are cats. It's the Traveler's Bands I want, isn't it? Ring out all the RPG-ness. This is what I was trying to say there. Oft gifted by a knight's paramour on the day of their beloved's first foray into the wild, Travelers' bands are little more pretty shells, broken glass, and shards of depleted crystal affixed to a leather band, but it's the thought that counts. I mean, they're still better than what I'm wearing. No, they're not actually, technically, but you know what I mean.
You'll not find a better price than that.
I don't doubt it. Because it's a computer game.
I see I'm busy here. What's saying Fordian, dear?
Fuck, I didn't realise. Did I do the wrong one? No, I don't want to craft it. I want to reinforce. Oh, I don't have +1 right now. But I might be able to in a second.
You can thank me later. Yeah, that should do you.
Can I make +2 already? +1 even? I can, so I might as well. It's still better than what I've got. Okay.
That it.
Didn't realise that. Right, Karen?
Yes?
Sharon.
Going purse weighing you down?
Offering at least something in the way of warmth, camouflage, and protection that the wolf that once wore it. I wish... I know it would have been harder, but I really wish it would reflect the items he was carrying.
Fancy a mug of Kenneth. Most of the world would leave hard work like this.
Well, what's saying Fordian, dear?
Oh, I want something reinforcing, thank you very much.
You can thank me later. And?
Oi, I've got some light over here. It's black as Odin's bumhole.
Was Odin in this game? Oh, have you been following me? Also, I just didn't see that guy there.
Quentin, my good man. It seems we'll be spending the night.
I thought as much. Where do you find that one?
Oh, him? You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Quentin here is an old friend, one who is sympathetic to our cause.
Sympathetic? And he knows about your little sanctuary.
If he doesn't, you just told him.
People were bent on setting us free. When last I checked, the mere thought would earn you a trip to the gallows.
I am well aware of the risks, as I am of the rewards.
And what could be more rewarding than your very own dominant of fire?
A dominant? Here? Now that I would like to see.
Meaning you haven't?
No, but nothing passes unnoticed in Lostwing. Take your brand, for example.
Please take it.
People will see that at once. And I need hardly tell you how they will greet the inquiries of a bearer. You are afraid your words will fall on deaf ears, as they have ever since the moment you were marked. Happily, I can provide a solution to your dilemma. As a favor to Sid, that is.
Mask? A tattoo like all the other people?
This. You will find it has the uncanny power to loosen tongues.
It's just alcohol. I've got the Hanged Man seal.
May the mothers guide you.
This might be Imperial land. Mother! It's his word that's law.
Sorry, I know.
You don't need to worry about that just yet. Trust me.
Yeah, who's Quentin?
Lostwing knows what that seal means, and what it means if they don't take note.
That guy had an important sounding voice for some random dude.
Now we can sit here counting our blessings, or put them to good use and find that dominance. Your choice.
Let's see if this thing really works.
You're the kind man who saved Mummy. Thank you.
God damn the leather noises. Fuck it, I'm just utterly crap at following these arrows. Didn't think you'd be there. Ah! Put me on the right floor!
That a hanged man, I see. Master Quentin must think you're important. It was a good thing you done today, getting rid of those bastards. If you hadn't come when you did, I'd be on my way to Ash by now, along with the others. Poor buggers.
These others, was there a dominant among them? A dominant of fire?
Might have been, yeah. Royalists seem to think there was, anyhow. A thin bloke all swallowed up in his robes like one of Great Grieger's churchmen.
Do you recall anything else about him?
Only that he weren't alone. Was a young maid who went wherever he did, including the church, and wherever the Royalists dragged them both off to before you got here.
I see. Thank you. Get it, boy.
Yeah.
Honored visitor, might I ask that you pray with us for the deliverance of our brothers and sisters from evil?
Yeah, sure. This is a church. And thus did Gregor summon together her 72 spirits of light, 72, and tell them of the holy heralds she would send to the world below, where there was much strife, and much cloud, and suffering, and for which she wept. Rejoice, she said, for my heralds, who are part of me, and who are me, shall be as bread unto the starving, and as water unto the thirsty. But not in that way. I don't mean thirsty in that way. And shall bring light where there is only darkness. Glad I found that. That was...
And that's all you can remember. Think hard.
I already told you. He was gone before any of us could get a good look under that hood of his.
Bet this guy knows something.
Ah. Master Quinton took a liking to you, I see. And there I was, thinking you were in bed with Sid. Wonder what Gav will have to say about this. Speaking of whom, if you see him, tell him thanks for looking after us. Now, what can I help you with?
I'm searching for a dominant of fire. Gav seems to think he might have taken refuge here.
We see a lot bearers around these parts. But I do seem to recall one who commanded the flame. Now, whether or not that makes him a dominant, I can't say. But the Waludas certainly took a keen interest in the poor sod.
Did you get a look at him?
Didn't have a chance. One of the other bearers might have done.
Thank you. I wonder if Sid's found anything. Good boy.
Tell me that scowl means you've got good news.
That's a good scowl. A scowl of good news, Idness.
So, a shady lad with a hood, and his equally shady lass. Not much to go on, but... I've been thinking, if our friend is a dominant, why not just burn the royalists to a crisp? There's a reason he's holding back, and I reckon it has something to do with his partner.
What makes you say that?
One of the villagers I talked to said the two were separated. If the Waludas have her, our dominants like to think twice before starting any fires. Whoever he is, he's shown himself to have a level head. He's careful, cunning, and he doesn't want to be found. This could spell trouble. For us and the royalists both. Still, it'll be a whole lot worse if we set off after them with bleary eyes and empty bellies. There should be a pair of pallets waiting for us back at the inn. Shall we?
Yes, and afterwards a palate cleanser.
Now, about those beds.
Beds? I seem to recall your request being to spend the night. And for that, the floor will more than suffice.
Better than a wet rock, I suppose. My thanks, Quinton. Next time you're at the hideaway, our floor's all yours.
No need for thanks, Sid. This isn't an act of charity.
You don't say.
In exchange for my floor, I shall be requiring your services. The royalists saw fit to erect a barricade across the road south when they occupied the village, and failed to remove it when they left. I expect it to be gone before you leave.
As you wish.
The following evening.
Well, that took longer than expected. First time dismantling the barricade? It gets easier, don't worry.
I won't.
If we leave now, we'll arrive at the care when the shadows are at the deepest. Unless you'd rather wait.
No more waiting. The road south, then? Unless...
I know of another shortcut. You should be so lucky.
Appreciate your help with the royalists' barricade earlier. We'll see to the rest.
Right, I've not tested the depths yet to see how well the They auto conform to the steps pretty well. No, I want to see if I can make them float. Always fun to do that. Come on. Oh, it really doesn't want me to do that. Right, fair enough. That's pretty cool.
Fetch!
Doesn't seem to be a boop option. That way.
Back to me, my darling. I can't bear another night without you.
That seems like an intimate moment I didn't need to intrude on.
The road here cuts through Lorbert's Pass to Care Northern. You're not thinking of heading that way, are you?
That's exactly what I was thinking, yeah.
If the royalists were looking to take the care, they'd have posted sentries to prevent any unwelcome surprises. At least I would have.
Well, you should know.
To Gil! Farewell, birds. Ooh. Proper map, this. Oh, this place didn't have a map, did it?
Wrong way, friend.
Told you.
Keep your distance, boy. That's enough. It's over. Stay down.
That's somebody's dog. Yes, I don't need to.
What are the royalists thinking?
Hey.
Why take a stronghold they've no chance of holding?
When they've no intention of holding it. The king is up to something.
The king?
Well, you don't think they're acting on a whim, do you? This is one of His Majesty's cunning stunts, and he sent his best to execute it.
Care Norvent. Imperial stronghold located along the southern fringes of Sambrequois territory, far from its capital of Oriflamme. It occupies a key strategy position adjacent to the Crystal Belt and is suitably formably fortified. As a result, within its walls are living quarters, a church, a jail, sufficient storehouses to see the occupants through a lengthy siege. Oh, it's a Valley Madder. I didn't get to. I want to read the Valley Madder. Maybe it's because I already sort of saw it. Also, it's been a while since we leveled up. The dead of night. Dominant of fire has fallen into the hands of Benedicta's intelligences, and Clive, Sid, and Gav must scramble to gather information on their quarry's whereabouts. Out of words. While travelling through the Great Wood, Clive and Sid happened upon a small party of Waluda intelligences captained by a woman from Sid's past. Benedicta Harmon left with more questions than answers. The pair continue on Lostwing. Oh, I guess that's it. Jeffrey, the hideaway's head carpenter, needs Clive to fetch some wood, but To make them fair, thanks to he gets the word. It's great. Everyone loves that wood has got, and also we fed food. We did that. That's not why I went into the menu. The Valimada, an inconspicuous shrub commonly found growing near the mother crystals. Its roots are harvested to create a deep red dye, but unlike most pigments, madder root extract does more than merely stain cloth. It imbues it with a faint elemental charge that can be ethereally enhance both bearer and crystal magic-based magics. Bloody hide, probably treated with urine, lime salt, and a lengthy soak in chocobo brains. This Eikon flecked skin will make for a fine piece of leather indeed. Who the fuck discovered chocobo brains had to be used? We've tried pea soup. We've tried juice of limes. No, let's try brain juice. The Hanged Man. It does nothing. It's just an important item. It's curiosity. Here are our stats. Here's the dog stats. Let's see. The badge of metal. That was me singing a song. Yes, we want the cleric's medallion, and I should have put that on ages ago. And the badge of might. The bird pops out. I heard you like badges. There we go. Because we only have Phoenix right now. Rising Flames. They're left behind. Because, I don't know, you can only have 2 of them. We might be able to improve them. We have Flames of Rebirth, which we still can't afford. It's well expensive. Massive pillar of fire that burns all enemies caught within the flames and heals us. That's very useful, but it's very expensive. We still don't have taunt because I don't understand what it's for. We could improve some stuff. I quite like this, but fire uppercut. That's the cheapest one to improve, of course. Oh, Phoenix Shift, actually. What is... Yeah, shoot. Don't know what mastering it does. Why can you only do like 1 upgrade? But I hope it's better. If it's faster, sorry, I don't know. Shift distance. You know what? Don't know if that was worth it, but never mind. Let's save our game because it's been a while since we've done that as well. I'm also getting starting to get a little tired. I have no idea which was the most recent one. One of those 2, because they're both 11s, so obviously just do this one. Lost in the fog. Oh, it always tips it to the top, okay.
Just as our ladies.
That's enough.
It's over. Give them all you've got, boy. Stay down.
Neat. I'm already at full health though.
Tell your lady we tried.
Yes, right.
Norvins. Hard nut to crack even when it isn't crawling with royalists.
I don't care who else is in there.
Oh, this is a neat looking place.
Let's make this quick. That's enough.
Just a pinch of magic salt.
Much as I enjoy battering down the front door, I hazard this endeavour will require a bit more tact.
There's an old sluice that empties under the bridge. It should see us through to the lower levels of the care.
Fucking JRPGs love sluices.
We both know why I'm here. But what is it that you want? Why would you risk your life for a handful of outcasts? If anyone ever learned what you've been doing with their property...
They'd have my head in a box. But this isn't just about dominance and bearers, it's about all of us. What I want is to build a place where it doesn't matter what you are, but who you are. But our world isn't ready for a place like that. So, until it is, I use the power I've been given to show people there is hope.
So, tell me about this, Benedicta.
The best and worst decision I ever made. Don't underestimate her, Clive. A fight with her Eikon is not one you're likely to walk away from.
Garuda. Warden of the Wind.
Hey.
Hmm?
It's the moon. Right, I think I'm going to leave it here. Because literally, it's a great place to leave it. So I'm going to travel to Lostwing again, and we'll start our siege on the next episode. I know I literally just said, but fuck it, I'll say it again. Thank you very much for watching this, of course. I've been Johnstruct. I've been having a Final Fantasy 16. They made a Final Fantasy 16, my word. Thank you very much for watching this. Farewell. See you next time.